Hey, this is Travis at CrossFit Invictus with Invictus Gymnastics. This is core workout number 1. There are 6 different movements, and we are going to start from the first one and go through all the specifics for those movements, and then we'll talk about the sets. Here I have just a hard floor. If you guys are at home and you have a hardwood floor, I'm just using a really thin jacket, and that way you guys can see that there is absolutely no reason why you guys can't be able to do this workout. So we're going to start with the first movement. They are called hollow body bounces. Hollow body is essentially me trying to keep the distance between my ribs and my hips a little bit close. So it's a little bit hunched over, but I'm going to put my hands underneath my butt and prop myself up on my elbows. My entire body is off the floor right now, except for my forearms and my hands. Now, a hollow body bounce is just going to go from this position up and back down, but we're just going to bounce. And yes, your head will bounce with this. Depending on which level of difficulty you're trying to do, beginning, intermediate, or advanced, you're going to do 60, 80, or 100 reps of these. I know it sounds like quite a bit, but they go pretty quick, they warm up your belly, and they prepare you for the rest of the workout. Second thing, straight body ceiling reaching crunches. It's kind of a long name, but basically we're just gonna lay down, keep our body stretched, reach our arms up toward the ceiling. Now my hands are pretty much over my face, and as I sit up, I'm going to reach back over my forehead. It's a small movement, you don't need to sit up much. This is for your upper abs, so we're not trying to sit all the way up to here and start engaging the mid to lower abs, just the upper abs. You guys should be feeling it just underneath the ribs. For beginning, that is going to be 10 reps, intermediate is 20, and advanced is 30. The 10, 20, 30 is going to continue for the rest of the program for all the other movements. Movement number 3, tuck rock to tuck sit. Now there is a scaled option of this, and we'll cover the scaled option first. If you are new to doing core work, you may just opt to do a tuck rock. And a tuck rock is just trying to rock backward and sit up, backward and up. Now, if you add the tuck sit, beginning level is fine. You can add the tuck sit. But what we're gonna try to do is get our butt to lift up off the floor at the top of the rock. If I cannot get my bottom up off the floor, it's totally fine. I wanna be pressing my hands into the floor with the intention of lifting my butt up. The movement should look like this: back, forward, up. And again, if you just rock back and you press against the floor, that is absolutely fine and great. Just make sure your hands are not back behind you, that they are in front of your hips, and that way you are pressing against the floor to prevent your feet from hitting the floor. Those are tuck rocks to tuck sit. Movement number 4, hollow body, side to side rocks. Hollow body, again, is going to be that crunched position between the ribs and the hips, and I'm going to be kind of balanced on my butt here, and I want to go from one side of my butt to the other, turning left and right. The idea is that when I turn, I am contracting on the obliques, and so I'm going from middle to obliques on my left to the right, left, and right. Again, beginning is 10, which is 5 on each side. Intermediate is 20, 10 on each side. Advanced is 15 on each side, totaling 30. Movement number 4, hand plank arch hollows. You don't need your jacket for this one, but we're gonna start in a hand plank, which is an upward push-up position. And we're going to arch our back and allow our stomach to drop. Head comes up, and then we're going to press up this way, squeezing our butt, trying to get our back to be as round as possible. This is very similar to a cat-cow. If you guys do that as a warm-up, and it's down and up. If you want to make this more difficult, you can elevate your feet by putting them on a couch, on a box, on anything that's a little bit higher than your shoulders, and then allow your body to droop into a bigger arch, and then pull all the way up into that hollow body position. When you guys are pushing into this hollow body position at the top, think about trying to move your hands upward on the floor, and that will help round your upper back instead of just crunching here, trying to push through the shoulders, and that'll create more of a round shape in your upper back. And then the last one are called Limbo Twists, and these are a little bit weird, but we're going to stand with our feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to put our hands behind our head, and from this position, if you guys have ever done the limbo where you're trying to walk underneath the bar, we are going to bend in the knees, try to keep a straight line from my hips all the way up to the top of my head, and I'm going to dip and twist. I feel it here all the way down into and beneath my hip, and then back up. Here and back up. You do not need to keep a flat-footed position. You guys feel free to go up on the toe when you twist to the side, but we don't want to arch back. We just want to turn and lean back. It's our upper body weight being in that backward position that's going to activate the obliques and all the way down into the hip flexors. So from here, down and up, down and up. Those are limbo twists. Again, this is 10, 20, or 30. We are doing 2 sets of this workout. So after I'm finished there, I'm gonna go back to the top, rest as needed, start with the hollow body bounces again, 60, 80, or 100, and then follow through the straight body ceiling reaching crunches, the tuck rock to tuck sit, hollow body side to side rocks, hand plank, arch hollows, and the limbo twists. I hope it goes well for you guys. Strong cores.